Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so I know I said I was gonna upload a poem, but I end up uploading just the letter, reading that. So today I'm gonna read a poem, and I'll go ahead and upload that. Okay, I'm a little tired. I had a bad dream last night. I won't say like it's bad, but like it wasn't bad in a way like bad stuff was happening. It's one of those dreams. You know, I made a video about my dreams, so you can go watch that. Um, but it was just one of those interactive. I keep getting up out of my sleep, trying to pull myself out of it. Dream, falling back asleep, falling back into it, and just getting irritated and annoyed with that. So I end up just waking up and staying up. So I've been up really early this morning. Before the rooster, actually. I beat the rooster this morning and he gets up pretty early. But anyway, let's see here. Let's do some creative painting. I think I don't know. I won't say that I'll jump in order. But I did want to read the introduction because I just want to read y'all the whole book. So y'all just have to be patient and yeah, just go along for the ride and the journey with me and work with me because y'all know I'm sensitive about my shit. This is a big step for me. So and then there's a picture of me and my niece in here. She's all grown up now. It's from May 2nd, 2010. Dang. Y'all wanna see? Chuck E. Cheese, the good old Chuck E. Cheese. Her name is Ashley. Time be flying, man. So yeah, I don't know why that's in there, but it'll stay in there. So, okay, we read the letter. The letter is the first page. So I'll go ahead and just read a few more pages out of the book. I'm just gonna go in order. This book is written in memory of all the great poets, writers, and word crafty beings that are no longer with us. I know that wherever you are still empowering yourself with that mighty pen or pencil. So I would say this is my dedication page. Oh no, this is the dedication page because it says this book is dedicated. So, sorry. All right, stay focused. This book is dedicated to all readers, young and old. I hope that while reading my poems, you'll find at least one of them you can relate to. So, I guess the first one was in honor, and the second, this part is dedication. So, honor and dedication. Now, this is the introduction. Introduction. I told myself that I wouldn't write a long introduction, that you wouldn't want to read. But I also told myself I was going to freestyle too. So here we go. The poems I am sharing with you have been written over a 5 or 6 year period. They all reflect me in one way or another during different times in my life. I get ideas from a lot of things, but the flow comes from within. Let me warn you, I'm not a saint and I'm not trying to be. For those that don't know, ain't is country for I am not. Some of my poems keep it real, really real, but it's all part of me. I know some of y'all, do I need to explain y'all, are wondering why I called my book My Eulogy, M-E, so that is the title of my book. Because when most people think of a eulogy, they think of death or a funeral service. Well, in a way, it is, speaking metaphorically. A funeral service because I am putting to rest peacefully a part of me that is long gone. These poems are very much still a part of me, but they're not me. In essence, I am sharing with you the old me so that you can better understand the new me. I just want you to read with a sense of reality and openness. You can read the nasty ones when you're by yourself, then call me. Girl. I wouldn't say they're over a 5. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't remember. I just know the majority of them I sat and wrote them in one sitting. So maybe I did like add a few that I had already written and just added it to it. I've often thought about like rewriting, but then I'm like, I want my book to be in its purest organic form. I can still rewrite the introduction though, right? Maybe, maybe not. So this is like my first time reading it out loud. So if I seem a little choppy, it's because I'm reading and processing at the same time. And keep in mind, this is written 20 years ago. But yeah, so the title of my story is M.E., capital M-E, capital M, capital E, acronym for My Eulogy. And that's when I say like I was like in a time, it's like a weird time thing because the poems are very much written in real time back then, but it was also me knowing that I wouldn't be that person forever, even though I had no idea who I was going to become. I just knew certain things I was going to grow out of. And certain things I had already grown out of them. And certain things I hadn't grown out of, but I was writing like I had because I wanted to grow out of them, if that makes sense. So throughout the book, I kind of separate the different sections by quotes. So this first quote is by my namesake, a French writer whom I was named after. So I was renamed after Anaïs Nin. She is a pioneer in erotica. She is from the south of France. She also was a great writer. She wrote about things that were very cliche, but yeah, she has a legacy. She left a legacy behind, and that's whom I'm named after. My mom, I guess, at the time, you know, I don't know if she was attracted to the name or to her writings as well, but she fell in love with the name, obviously, and decided to name me that. So I'll go ahead and read this is one of my, these kind of segments in between the poems are quotes. And so this is like one of my favorite quotes from her, and I'll go ahead and read it. So it says, I'll let you see it. We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Like, I need these for real. I'm bullshitting. This is my old set. I don't know where my other ones are. Like, you know, you're getting old when you have like several pair of glasses, and sometimes you can't find either one of them. Your ass is getting blind. You need the motherfuckers for real. Like, I need these. The other ones, you can see my bifocals real better. The other ones, these are kind of like more discreet. But shit, I need them. So what that quote means to me, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. Like, I have read it so many times and it didn't click, and then it just, one day it did click. I understood perspective, perception. You know, someone can come into a space and see it totally different from where you see it, depending on what they need or what they want or what they value. And I use a good example I have of that was from an incident at work. I was using a cart. Now, just keep in mind how simple-minded people are. But I was using a cart. The carts don't have any names in them or anything like that, but I was working off the cart. I needed the cart because you could lower it. Ooh, did he turn the water back? Y'all, so the guy working on my faucet that's leaking, how about he just turned the water off and didn't say nothing? I'm like, I'm glad I ain't. Anyway, sound like it's back on though. Sound like I hear water. But back to the cart story. So yeah, and then so a lot of people use Teams in we use Teams at work to communicate, and so there's like this team thing, that notification that pops up about a certain work area missing a cart. But I saw it, I looked at it, I didn't pay it no mind. So then plus the volume was off on my laptop, so I'm not hearing the ding 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 every time someone's saying something. So then I'm doing what I'm doing. I finish what I'm doing. I put the cart back where I found it, and then I see that the cart conversation had several back and forths about a fucking cart. Yeah, a cart that no one was using. No one was using. Parked over in a corner, no one was using. It's just that a particular person noticed it was missing and felt they wanted to say something about the missing cart. And I don't know if they knew I had it or whatever, but I didn't care. It don't matter. I used it. I did what I had to do. I put it back. Boom. And so I knew I would need a cart again. The job required the use of a cart. I knew I would need one again, and so apparently carts are assigned, even though there's no way of knowing they're assigned. It's just the perfect number amount for if everyone is working in a certain area, everyone gets a cart. But that day, someone wasn't working in the area, that's why no one was using that cart. So my point is like, okay, it's a cart, all right. If me using that particular cart is an issue, any kind of issue, I can make a cart out of anything. That was my perception. It doesn't necessarily have to be that particular cart. Yes, that particular cart came in handy. It did what I needed to do. I didn't want to give the cart issue any energy, and I didn't. So the next time I needed a cart, I found something else. I just found something else. I found something else that no one used at all. It was buried deep off in a corner somewhere, not being used at all, not accounted for, not assigned to anyone. And I made it work. And it had wheels, so I was mobile. I was good to go. I put like some cardboard over it and kind of created a little not stand, but so that my laptop could sit a little bit higher, so I wasn't ergonomically putting myself in any kind of danger or anything like that. And then yeah, I just went on about my business. So we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. And whoever you are, always try to see things from a perspective and a perception that doesn't drain your energy. Because at the end of the day, who spends 30 minutes back and forth about a cart that no one's using? But there people do. But I didn't even get in it at all. I was like, oh dang, what I miss? It's like when you go back to the comment section, there's been like a whole war. It's just like, oh wow. Anyway, the birds still chirping, the sun's still shining, and I did what I had to do. So let's carry on. I wanted to share that. So this first poem, I feel like I'm procrastinating, but I'm not. So let's get into it. It's not gonna take long. This first poem is actually the same as the title of the book. It's called M.E., My Eulogy. So I wrote this one. Now I'm gonna tell y'all with each poem who the influence. So I have to tell y'all, the influence for this poem is actually T.I. I used to listened to him quite frequently back in the day. He was actually one of my favorite rap artists at the time. And so yeah, I would definitely say this one kind of, he definitely influenced, his style of rapping definitely influenced this style of poetry. So let's get into it. My past made me, reality birthed me. You like what you see, what you feel, what you get. My mind, my soul, you can't take it. Think carefully, apply reasoning. As a human developing, use strategy. Can't deal with reality, you won't make it. My moves, my aims, you can't take it. I used to smoke heavily, sin constantly, pages and cell phones to keep up with me. Enjoy seeing my foes beg for mercy. Now my focus is life succeeding. I stayed in the club, blew a few dubs, watched TV while he bagged up drugs. She slip him a hug, I slip her a slug. Instead of self-hate, now I practice self-love. Why you judge me? Always remind me of how I used to be. Can't you see my 360? Jump in my face, and then you will see. I ran with a crew with nothing to lose, tattoos to prove that I was a fool. Please don't test me, can't afford to lose my cool. You think it's funny? I got too much to lose. Oh, thank you, Daddy. You helped me to see a trifling nigga when he steps up to me. Just think back on you and the stuff you used to do. The only shout out I got is Daddy. Who? I come from rich blood, my past made me. I ran with rich thugs, reality birthed me. I'm all lady now, you like what you see, not what you heard, what you feel, what you get. My mind, my soul, you can't take it. I was put here on earth, I'll leave in a hearse. No one will fight, no one will curse. My words will be heard forever and ever. God's children will learn happily together. You got something to say? Take it that way. Those feelings aren't true. I've done nothing to you. Follow me. I do know the way. If you get left behind, well, what can I say? Some things I've done will be with me to the end. If I could go back, I'd do it again. I'll keep it real to the death. It's better when I don't lie to myself. My size is no bigger than Santa's elf, but my knowledge is strong like a book on a shelf. Do you know what to do when somebody tests you? Think carefully, apply reasoning. How do you win in a no-win game? As a human developing, use strategy. Can you handle casualty or will you fake it? Can't deal with reality, you won't make it. My moves, my aims, you can't take it. That's it. That's it.